Yo, what's up everybody? This is Dayton from Killinois Kennels again, and what you guys are going to see today is Killinois Kennels show vlogs. This time we're heading out to Johannesburg, South Africa for this IBKC show that's going on out there. I'll be judging this event. I'm going to get tons of footage of the dogs, tons of footage of, you know, all the, you know, scenery out there in Africa. It's going to be a real good video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Check me out, man. I got my little rental car over here. Kind of did me bogus, man, put me in the van, but I'm gonna hop in this rental car, shoot up to Chicago, where I fly out from Chicago to New York, and then from New York to Johannesburg, South Africa, man. So this will be the first time I've made it out there. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a real good time. You know, I'm looking forward to meeting all the people out there, seeing what kind of bullies they have out there, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be a real good video. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos. And after you guys get done watching this one, make sure you guys go check out some of our other videos. We got a lot of real nice American Bully content on this channel. But make sure you guys stay tuned. This is gonna be a real good one. They put me in the Dodge Caravan, man. Crazy, but it is what it is, man. We ain't too good. Whatever we gotta do to get the job done. This was a super late mission, man. I didn't even get on the road till about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. All that to make it up to the airport at about 4, where my flight took off at 6 in the morning. Arrived here to Chicago, just dropped off my rental car. About to hop on this shuttle bus and head up here to the main terminal. Well, I just got up here to the airport, finally got to my terminal. Got still a little bit of time before they start checking bags and stuff like that, man. But I'm preparing for the longest journey I've ever went on in my life, man. This flight from Chicago to New York, it's just a small flight. But from New York to Johannesburg, I'm looking at like a 14, 15-hour flight, man. It's gonna be definitely the longest flight I ever been on. Got through security, man. I hate these TSA people, man. They act like correctional officers or something, man. It's crazy. Board this flight to New York. Well, I'm already messing up, man. I just got called to the customer service desk. I dropped my passport. I ain't even left Illinois yet, man. I'm already messing up. You guys are gonna see a lot of little clips of everything I seen while I was on the way there, while I was there, on the way home, bunch of stuff like that. As much as I do these videos for you guys, I also do them for myself as well. It's like a little diary of all the shows that I've judged and went to over the years, but it's still gonna be a real good video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, and this might be the first video you've ever seen from us, these are some of our dogs. We're American Bully breeders, but we also judge dog shows for a couple of the top registries out. You know, for those of you guys that, like I said, that are new to this channel, after you guys get done watching this video, make sure you guys go check out some of our other videos. We got a lot of real nice American Bully content on this channel. Also, make sure you stay tuned to the end. We're going to show you guys some of our puppies that we have available right now as we speak. This right here was a clip of when we was flying into New York, about to land. It was a real good, you know, little look of the, you know, top view of New York City. So I had to put this in the video. When I finally touched down in New York, you know, I was about to go grab some food and just hang out until my flight left. Well, when I went up to the information desk to find out where I was supposed to be, the lady said I wasn't even at the right airport. I only had a 2-hour layover, and it was crazy, man. I had to take a cab to a completely different airport and didn't have a whole lot of time to make it there. Well, I just arrived here in New York. Probably gonna miss my flight and not even make it to this show in South Africa, man. Whoever booked my flight didn't tell me what was going on. They didn't give me enough information, and I flew into one airport, and little did I know that as soon as I got off of that flight, I had to go to a completely different airport, and I only got a 2-hour layover. I'm probably not even gonna make my flight, man. At this point in time, I was freaking out, didn't think I was gonna make my flight, didn't know what was going on. It was a crazy, crazy trip there, boy, I tell you. I made this flight, man. Barely made it. Just touched down in Africa, caught up with the homie Memo Lok here. What's good, what's good?
It's Africa.
That's right, that's right.
It smell like Cali.
I know that's right. Well, when I finally touched down in South Africa, man, it was good to see my homie Memo Lok there. I guess he had a couple hiccups in his flight as well, but man, it was a real relief to see him make it there. He didn't know if I was gonna make it there, and I didn't know if he was gonna make it there either. But we ended up going to this mall right here. It's called the East Point Mall. Went and checked out some things. About to run in here to the ghetto, grab some shit. Well, just got to our hotel room, about to check in and stuff. We had stopped at the mall, went to go check out a few things and stuff like that. But, pretty decent little hotel room. It's all gated in and stuff. And, we got to go pick up Memo's wife from the airport here soon. We're just going to hang out here and chill out here for a little bit, see what all we can get into. Got a decent little room here. I've had worse in the United States, that's for damn sure. This is a nice ass room. Damn. This right here was Presley's nightclub. This is originally where the show was gonna be, but we had so many people pick up booths and so many people come to the show that they ended up having to move it. But while we was there, we ate this place almost every night while we was there. The guy Steve Rogers that brought us out, big shout out to him. This was his favorite little spot. We came here several times and ate. Big shout out to Presley's nightclub for taking good care of us while we was out there, man. They showed us nothing but love, ate a real good food, drinks, had a real good time over there at Presley's. Man, it was crazy. I paid $5 for that T-bone steak right there, man. This food was super, super cheap out there. Memo's favorite club. Like I said, we had to meet Memo's wife. She came in a little bit later than us, and we had to go back to the airport. Man, this airport was crazy, man. It was so high tech in there. They had little screens with people on there talking and giving you information, all types of crazy stuff. We finally got back to our hotel room and stuff, man. I came here earlier. My phone was about to die, so I put it on the charger. And, we left and took care of a few things. I wish I would have had my phone with me, though. It would have, made for a lot of good footage. But we went up to the swap meet, went and checked that out. Went to the mall, picked up a few things for the show. Then after that, we headed up to the nightclub, that we were originally going to have the show at. And, went up there, had some food and some drinks and stuff and just hung out. You know, last minute, I didn't even know the show got moved to another spot. I guess they didn't have enough room in the nightclub. You know, they started selling a lot of booths and stuff like that. So they had to move the show, but you know, I didn't realize we was gonna be gone gone all night like that. I figured we would have head back here sooner or later, but you know, missed out for some good footage. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and head back up to the swap meet on Sunday. You know, they're still gonna make this a real good video. You know, I had a long trip. I'm super tired. Feel super beat up just from traveling and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep. That way I'm nice and fresh for tomorrow. And I'm gonna get tons of video of all these dogs, all types of good stuff. It's gonna be a real good vlog still. You know, we got a lot of stuff that we're gonna do. I'm still here for, you know, tomorrow, which is Saturday, Sunday, and then I leave Monday. So I'm gonna get as much footage of this place as I can. Try to make this as best vlog as possible. So no matter what, it's still gonna be a real good vlog. But I just wish I'd have had my camera with me today, man, because we had a real good time, and you know, I've seen a lot of cool stuff. But it's all good. I'm gonna still make this a good vlog. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of this video. Sitting out here having a smoke with my side piece. Don't tell my girl about that one though. Here's a couple little things I got from the swap meet today. This guy was making these by hand and stuff. So, you know, I got one for my girl right there. It says Alana. Got these two for y'all. This says Killinois fam. I'm going to go up there and probably get a couple more. Those two up top are bracelets. And these two on the bottom are keychains. Dude's going to give me the keychain, you know, the keychain rings tomorrow or on Sunday when I go up there. I'm probably going to get a couple more made. But, you know, we're going to do some type of giveaway or something. Let us know how we should do this in the comment section. Should I just give it to the people that support the channel the most? Or, you know, should we do some type of raffle, some type of giveaway type of deal? Let us know in the comment section how we should do it, you know. I almost feel like we should just give it to the people that support the channel the most. But, you know, I also want to make it fair for everybody. But let us know in the comments. Here's a little bit of African money. These are the 100 rand right there. Got the 50 rand, 20 and 10. On the other side of each bill, though, it's all got Nelson Mandela on all of it. The money's pretty cool, though. Well, we finally woke up for the day of the show, was on the way there, but man, South Africa is a beautiful country. Just look at all the mountains back there. You couldn't really see it on camera, but man, it was super beautiful country. You know, this was the place where they actually moved the event to. Real nice venue. Not tons of people there yet. It was super early, but man, it started filling up in there, became a real big show. Well, we just got out here to the event. People, you know, like I always say, get here early and stuff. A lot of people are still setting up, but they got it going on out here, man. It's a real nice setup. I've already seen a lot of nice dogs. I'm gonna work on trying to walk around and get some video and stuff, and you know, try to make this a real good vlog for you guys. But yeah, they got it going on out here, man. Like they got, you know, a bunch of little food trucks, bounce houses, all that stuff's back there. It's pretty cool out here, man. So I'm gonna try to get as much footage as I can. I'm gonna try to get, you know, Memo Lok on here, have a little talk with you guys. It's gonna be a real good vlog. Make sure you guys stay tuned.
Memo Lok's in the house. We out here in South Africa. It's going down. That's right. We got the honorable judge, motherfucker, in the house. About to go down.
Yeah. What's that you got around your neck
This
right
is
there?
The best in show bling blinger for the whoever wins best in show's getting this fat ass Cuban.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's dope. Like a little dog park type of deal, man. I'm not sure what this is, but it's pretty cool out here. They got it set up, got it going on. Like I said, man, we're still super early, all that stuff. So we're supposed to be over 100 dogs in the ring today. So there's going to be plenty of dogs, plenty of footage, all that type of stuff. And I'm not going to lie, man, I've been doubting these countries, you know. Like I said, it's being involved with the American Bullies ever since the very beginning and stuff. Coming out to these different countries and see how big they're doing it out here. It's crazy, man. You know, it makes me proud of something to be a part of, you know, and it's just crazy. It's good to see how they're doing it big in these other areas like this, you know. There's supposed to be over 100 dogs here today. And I'm, like I said, I'm gonna try to get footage of most of them I can. Alright, can you stop right there? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's a nice dog, man. Yeah. Nice dog you got there, man.
Thanks. Still a baby, 5 months.
Right, I could tell. I could tell. He's gonna be a monster.
Yeah.
Good looking dog, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mind if I get some video of him? That's a nice boy right there. You're gonna see a lot of dogs out here, you know, barking, kind of aggressive and stuff. You know, it was just brought to my attention that, you know, a lot of these dogs out here are like that. You know, they got a lot of crime and stuff out here, and a lot of these people use their American Bullies for protection. You know, there's a lot of people that say American Bullies can't, you know, do protection work and protect your household, but, you know, that's a big lie, like I've been saying for a long time. But, so you're going to see some dogs out here barking, a little fire in them, but, you know, that's part of the American Bully. I'm doing a little video on this show for my YouTube channel, and it's just Killinois Kennels on YouTube.
Oh yes, I know, I'm following you.
Yeah?
Yes,
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, we're gonna do a little video on this and put you guys on there. You guys got a kennel and stuff?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, that's what's up, man. We're doing a little video on this, on the show and stuff. We're gonna put it on our YouTube channel and stuff. These guys right here drove 13 hours, super deep, with all that stuff you guys see right there. Came out and supported this event. Big shout out to them, man. They came out there hard. Several members, several dogs, real nice booth set up. That's how you're supposed to do it. This right here was another kennel that came out super deep, brought all their XL puppies and stuff. They had a lot of real nice dogs out there. This was the food truck that came out. Oh My Foodgasm was what it was called. They went super hard with the branding.
We're having a food gasm. Oh my God. And this is where we at. We're at the food gasm. Fire. Okay. Not playing.
Yeah.
Bully Show South Africa got the bombest food racking. Cannot play with this.
I think I had 2. of a
Foodgasm.
I'm hurrying, like I need it.
When you guys wake up in America, we had a foodgasm.
Hey, what you got there though? What is that?
This is a chicken wrap, and I'm talking about
Fresh.
whoever made this
Carrots.
is madly in love with somebody and is feeling awesome. They made this shit
Shredded
with
chicken.
love.
In a wrapped up tortilla, man. Tortilla grill.
Hell yeah.
We're gripping. Yeah, that's how we do it.
Man, it was crazy. They had branding of that girl with the pink hair all over the place, but I didn't even realize it until I looked up in there and took this picture. And that's the girl right there with the pink hair, man. Big shout out to them, man. They went hard on the branding. This was another real nice boy out there. South Africa had a lot of real nice XL dogs, and you're going to see a lot of them, you know, throughout this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Right now, we're just going to be walking around showing you guys some of the dogs. Here's the booth with all the ribbons and trophies, the DJ setup and all that. But look at that Cuban Best in Show award. This right here was another kennel that went super hard on the branding, man. That's how you're supposed to do it, you know. These shows out here in these different countries gives me the feel of the old American Bully world back in the day, man. People going super hard, you know, getting crazy setups, bringing tons of people out, tons of dogs. That's one good thing about these international shows is these guys, you know, the American Bully world is new to them, and they got that early bug, and they're all going super hard, like, you know, with their setups, with their dogs. They got huge teams they break out, all that good stuff, man. They had it going on out here. Don't forget to let us know what was your favorite dog in this video at the end of it. This right here was Mickey Monster's Mason. Real badass little boy. He was just right at a year old. Real nice dog. I'm pretty sure this is the face of their kennel over there, Mickey Monster Kennels. And I like this boy's personality a lot. He reminded me of my boy Debo. Like I said earlier in this video, I was super surprised of the quality of dogs they had out there in South Africa. This was another real nice boy they had out there. From what the guy told me, I believe he said he went back into some Michelin blood. You know, that's some old school Gotti line blood, and it was good to see some of that out there while I was out in South Africa. These guys had a nice little setup going on over here. Those are some little French bulldog puppies right there. Real nice. They also had some real nice exotic puppies over here to the left in this little cage, man. It was like a little pull behind trailer, but that thing was super cool. I want to send a big shout out to this guy Ben here and this big old XL boy. Man, he had this guy trained and on point. A little bit later in this vlog, you're going to see this boy hitting the sleeve. They tried to get me to go out there and do it, but man, that sleeve wasn't thick enough for me to let this boy get to biting on my arm. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Perfect. Nice dog. These guys right here had some real huge XL American Bully puppies in there. Really well behaved. Look at them just chilling in there. Well, we're getting this day going, man. There's tons of people out here. There's still people coming, still people setting up, but it's looking like a real good show, man. I'm really surprised, and big shout out to South Africa for coming out and putting on for their country. I want to send a big shout out to all the kennels that sponsored this event. You know, big shout out to IBKC for putting on such a great event and bringing me out to judge this show. And a huge shout out to everybody that came out and supported, bringing their dogs, friends, and family that made this such a great event. Had to have a little safety meeting right before the show started. This was another nice American Bully they had out there. Looked like he might have had a little bit of XL blood behind him or something. But, you know, the reason why I'm doing this talk over, you know, at these shows, a lot of DJs are playing music and stuff like that. And I don't want them to flag this video or, you know, hit us with a copyright strike or any of that stuff. So that's why we're, you know, not using the background, but I'm using it as much as I can. You know, this boy right here was another real nice exotic bully. Shout out to Steve Rogers. He's one of the main hosts of this show. Big shout out to him for bringing me out. Hey, Big John, there's that exotic hooch I was telling you about right there. This guy right here at Crossfire Bullies has some real nice dogs.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I just caught up with these guys out here. They, you know, this is their first American Bully show. I want to send a big shout out to them for coming out. You know, we told them we put them on the vlog. Big shout out to you guys for coming out and enjoy these dogs, man.
It was nice meeting you today.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It was good meeting y'all too, man. We're gonna put you on this show vlog and just, you know, make sure you guys wait and check out this video. All right, fellas. That's a nice boy. It was so sunny out there, man. That last little clip you guys just seen, thought I was recording this dog, but I was over here recording myself. I thought that was something, a little funny blooper that I needed to put in there, though. That me and my girl was dying off of that. This boy right here was another real nice American Bully they had out there that day. You know, I had some better footage of him, but I ended up recording myself, like I said, right there. So what I was looking at before was a little bit better footage of this boy, but he was real impressive. This right here was an XL Bully. I believe he was somewhat of a pup. That's one of his pups? His sister? Okay.
Perfect, perfect,
That's right, it's going down today right here. August 31st right here. We're in South Africa, beautiful Johannesburg at the Goldfield Kennel. They're allowing us to have this bully party right here that the IBKC's throwing, and it's about to go down. My boy Judge Debo about to make it really happen. We're gonna line everybody up right here in a little bit. We're gonna conduct the event and give a small little orientation on how we want it to run, how to line up and compete with the right materials and everything.
Couple more real nice American Bullies they had out there, man. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of music playing. I want to be kind of careful, so that's why we're doing a little bit of talkovers, but you guys are going to see a lot of real nice dogs, so make sure you stay tuned. This right here is one of our subscribers' dogs that came out to the event. All right, I want to send a big shout out to Donald here. He's a subscriber of the channel, been following us for a couple years now. He's seen the show vlog on our channel, came out and joined the event. I want to send a big shout out to you for coming out, you know, bringing your dog out here and all that, man. And, you know, thanks for the love and support on the channel. It means a lot, man.
No, definitely. That's what we're there for, to support one another and promote the breed.
That's right, that's right, man. So if anybody in South Africa wants to get a hold of you about your dog, how can they get a hold of you?
They can get hold of me on Instagram on donald.adams65.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, thanks for coming up and introducing yourself and coming out and enjoy these dogs, man.
Because as you can see, I'm with Primal Bullies.
Okay, there you go. Primal Bullies. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Thanks for the love and support on the channel.
Thanks, Dayton.
Appreciate it. That's a nice boy you got there, man. Well, we just got done with a few classes of the American Bullies. They want to stop and take a little break for some of the activities going on and stuff. So, you know, we're just hanging out right now. Then here in a little bit, we'll get back to the show. I'm still going to try to get a bunch of video of these dogs. You know, I got quite a bit of footage right now, but I'm going to try to get a lot more. So, again, make sure you guys stay tuned. It's going to be a real good vlog. This right here was another real nice boy they had out there. You know, I don't know if you guys remember seeing that boy at the beginning of the show vlog, the tri-male with the ears. This is his litter mate brother, and both of those boys were real nice.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
This right here was a real nice exotic bully puppy. One of my favorite exotics I seen out there that day. Like I said, man, we're just getting, you know, halfway through the day. We got a little bitty break here. These guys got these little activities going on. I actually missed it, but they're gonna have these guys come back out. They're gonna do this little tug of war, South African style. I wasn't able to get tons of footage of the actual show ring and the dog show and stuff, but I did get some video of my best in show. But, you know, everybody was super busy, had a lot of things going on. Nobody had time to just sit there and record the dog show, you know what I mean? But I did get tons of footage of the dogs, and this is still going to be a lot more footage of dogs meeting, you know, the kennel owners. It's going to be a real good video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. This dog right here was another one of my favorite dogs of the day. Real nice American Bully. Well, after going through all the nice dogs of South Africa, this was my best in show. Real nice boy here, dog from Primal Bullies. That's right, that's right.
Yeah, so we're out here at the IBKC show, awesome event. Our big boy Rocky just took best in show, and yeah, we're super excited about that. And yeah, he's from Primal Bullies. He's actually a great grandson to Grand Champion Dax, and yeah, trust the blood, trust the blood.
I wasn't able to get any footage of this boy. You know, this is the dog that won best in show. The footage we got of him after the best in show wasn't that great, so I wanted to re-add this video in here. But he was a super nice boy, my favorite dog of the day, and big shout out to these guys over here at Primal Bullies. I want to send a big shout out to these guys out at Blueberry Kennels Africa. You know, they did their thing out there, man. Brought tons of XLs out. Big shout out to these guys.
Hey guys, my name is Curtis. I am from Blueberry Kennels Africa. We kennel partners to Blueberry Kennels in the USA. Shout out to John Gonza, our kennel partner over there. You can find us on Instagram at Blueberry Kennels_Africa, Facebook Blueberry Kennels Africa. And yeah, give us a shout out, give us support, and big shout out to Killinois Kennels, all the way from Killinois.
Yes, that's right, that's right.
Guys, Blueberry Kennels represent.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Big shout out to these guys for coming out and supporting the event. You know, they had a couple of the few exotics that was out there that day. Again, big shout out to them for coming out and supporting.
Guys, Bully fam, we're here in South Africa. We have recently got into the exotic game. We're lucky enough to bring a Joker's Wild Son to South Africa. We've executed a few breedings and we're trying to come up here in South Africa. The standard game is what it is, but we're the only ones that have exotic bullies in South Africa. 568 Exotics and Bullet Line Kennels. Hit us up if you're looking for something decent, something small, and something cuddly.
Big shout out to these guys as well. This is another kennel that came out deep with the XLs. These guys had all their dogs loaded up in this little truck here, so I went over there and got a little bit more footage of them. But these guys had some of the best XLs out there that day. And again, big shout out to them for coming out and supporting this event. This big boy right here was foaming at the mouth, man. There had to have been a female out there in heat somewhere.
We all should Bully Kennels. We're up and coming. We've had a passion for the breed for about 4 years. We've known the breed for about 8 years. And we're family orientated. We want to breed the best XLs in the country. And we just want to thank RBKC for coming out from California today. Really appreciate it. And you guys put on a spectacular show.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Got some nice dogs out here.
Thanks so much.
Yes, sir. These guys right here are Mickey Monster Kennels, and again, big shout out to them for making that long 13-hour drive all the way out here to support this IBKC show. These guys came out here super deep, tons of members, tons of dogs, real nice setup. Again, big shout out to these guys over here at Mickey Monster Kennels.
Hey guys, we the Mickey Monster Bully people, we would just love to say thank you for all of the support, and yeah, we love you. And we have nice shirts like this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you.
Mickey Monster.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, we are from Mickey Monster Bully Kennel all the way from South Africa, doing our shit. This has been an awesome event, and with our main team girl, Sylvia, she's been an absolute pillow of this backbone that we've been representing this team down in South Africa. Shout out to the guys out in the States for bringing this together into South Africa. This has also been an awesome ride for us guys.
Yeah.
So, you gotta take this, girl. You gotta take
Yeah.
You can find us on Facebook under Mickey Monster Bully Kennels. You'll see we've got top breed puppies and top breed males and females. We're a proud family, we're loud and we're proud. We take our trophies, and the best part of it is we're family.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to Killinois Kennels.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Big shout out to these guys at Crossfire Bullies for coming out and supporting. And like I said, that boy on the right there reminds me of Big John's hooch.
Hi guys, my name is Stefan. I'm from South Africa, all the way from Joburg. My kennel's name is Crossfire Bullies. I mainly do pockets, especially on my clients. I wanted to send a shout out to Killinois Kennels, coming from all the way to South Africa, making this show a better thing. Please go see us on Facebook, Crossfire Kennels, and on Instagram. Peace out.
Again, big shout out to Ben and his wife here. They had some real nice XL bullies, and you know, it was real good chopping it up with you, Ben. You know, after the show, we got to hang out and talk a little bit, and you know, maybe next time I'll let your dog bite me. Now we're gonna go ahead and show you guys this big boy on the left here about to hit the sleeve.
Watch. That's a good boy. Watch him. And white. Sit. White. Let's go. Combo. Hit him. Come on. White. You're gonna fucking break.
Chalet Stain. Chalet
Keep coming.
Go.
Chalet Stain, Mickey Monster, East London.
Good boy. White. There you go.
Keep it down. Let go. Yes. Well done.
Lift. Good boy, Cams. Come on, let's walk it off. Come on.
On behalf of IBKC, we wanted to give Jenny Minnie an IBKC event, or an ABFSA IBKC event organizer, Jenny Minnie. Thank you for your hard work and outstanding service, South Africa Bully Party.
Well done.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
But I just wanted to thank them too from ABFSA.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you.
Thanks,
video.
Thanks,
Yeah.
The judge.
I don't take pictures.
And that's
We're making a movie. That's right. That's right.
Well, it was a real great show. Thank you guys so much for coming down. I really appreciate it. You were the very, very consistent judge on what you were doing.
Very fair.
Fair on all the animals, all the dogs, all the bullies and bulldogs and bull terriers and everything that you were judging.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. You were a fair judge. And somebody says you weren't, they can go and
Don't say that.
That's right. That's right. Thanks a lot, man. I want to send a big shout out to you, Steve, for having me come out here, judges and all that, man. I appreciate it, man. That really meant a lot.
One of the guys that you threw away the sleeve.
Yes.
You were scared.
It was your turn and it was my turn afterwards. So
That's right. That's right.
One of the big kennels in South Africa, a very big kennel.
Thanks to Top Line Bullies
great
and you guys
places.
for making it happen for us.
And I really appreciate for you guys coming through. I really appreciate what you were judging consistently.
Wow,
I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, man. That means a lot. That means a lot to me because that's what I definitely try to do while I'm out there. Give everybody a fair shot. I don't know anybody here, that.
That's good.
And it doesn't matter if I did know everybody here. I turn my best friends down. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yes, sir.
For you, Memo and his wife come through, Tiffany, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming down to South Africa.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
And we're going to have couple more shows with these guys. Beautiful.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for having me, you guys. I appreciate it. Well, last night after the show, we were supposed to meet up with a couple of these kennels out here, but I guess they ended up heading back home or something, man. So we wasn't able to come out there. Me, Memo, and his wife went out to eat. Just come back here, hung out and relaxed. It was a long, long day. Super tired. I got super burnt, man. My head's all swollen. It wasn't even that bad out there. It's like 70-some degrees. But that sun out here is something way different than in the U.S., boy. I got burnt like crazy. My head's all swollen. But, we just woke up today. We're going to see what else we can get into. I know I got to stay out of the sun, but, had a real good time yesterday, man. Big shout out to these guys in South Africa for putting on this event. It was a real good time, man. Real good show. Huge show. Real good success, man. Big shout out to everybody that came out, supported. And, we're going to see what else we can get into, what other footage we can get into. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Well, I didn't get a whole lot of footage of this day, but we ended up having to take Memo's wife to the airport. She went back a day early. Then we hung out with Steve and his buddy. Big shout out to Steve's buddy there. I can't remember his name right offhand, but he showed us a good time while we was out there. We went back out to the swap meet. I was trying to find that guy that made them little things and stuff, but I couldn't find him. Went and got my girl and my kids a couple things, and then, went out, had some dinner, went and had some drinks, and I just totally forgot to even get any footage of it. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to that very next day. Make sure you guys stay tuned, though. We got a real good interview coming up with Memo Lok. We're going to go by one of the kennels' house and check out their yard. Got a lot of real funny stuff coming, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Here's the little backside of our hotel. We got moved to a different room. So a whole nother part of the hotel that I didn't even know was back here, man. I thought the hotel was a lot smaller than this, but pretty cool. Got this little pool. A little too cold to jump in that thing, though. Man, I woke up and my eyes all swollen, Like I said yesterday, man, I got super burnt. and now all the swelling from the top of my head is moving down just into this one left eye. Yeah, man, that shit's crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this camera up and I'm gonna tell Memo Lok I got bit by a bug. Watch this. Dude, I got bit by something.
Oh,
I have no fear.
that's something else.
No,
That ain't the
same. Dog. Hey, this that shit moving down my face like I told you, bro.
Damn, cuz you look like somebody.
Right. Bro, I woke up, I was like, what the? Oh. Man, I got sunburnt so bad that all the swelling that was in my head yesterday moved down my face. And now it looks like somebody punched me in my eye.
That's what you get, nigga. Don't be picking that dog.
Right. All right, I'm here with Memo Lok. We're just getting ready to, hop on our flights. We got a little bit of time to kill here. So, I figure I'd do a little interview with everybody, with Memo, let everybody know who he is. For those who don't know, a lot of people do know Memo. This fool's known worldwide, but, I know there's some of you guys that don't. So we're going to go ahead and, ask him a few questions here. But let's get a little recap on yesterday, man. Well, how about the show and stuff.
The show was pretty more than expected. It was a lot more dogs than I thought. A lot more fun than I thought.
That's right.
There was interaction between all the different kennels and breeders that were there. They even got together and did a tug of war, and that was like something pretty dope. The food was amazing, as you'll see throughout the video. The competition, they like to compete right here. They're not playing. They're competing right here. They like to learn. And it was a job. It was a job. It wasn't an easy thing this weekend. It was fun, but it was a lot going on, and it was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, like you said, man. If we didn't have all that excitement on getting here and all that stuff, this little trip might not have been as good as it could have been. You know what I mean? So, But man, for those that don't know, let's go way back on them, man. Let's go way back on them. And when I remember when you guys first came on the scene and stuff, with the Atomic Dog magazine. For those of you that don't know, Memo right here is the guy that actually created Atomic Dog magazine. And just like I said, let's go way back on them, man.
Yeah,
let's let them know how you started and like how you got into the bully world and all that good stuff.
Yeah, dope. Well, man, before the magazine, we started a little club within a bunch of us from Los Angeles, from different neighborhoods, and we started breeding a couple of dogs and getting into it. And then finally, when it opened up to where it was enough people involved and were serious about it, we got serious and started paying more attention to the breeding that we were doing, and then picking and choosing, and finally came up with something that was successful for us.
Right.
And, in the show ring and producing consistently, a good look.
Right.
And
for those of you that don't know, Memo here, he comes from Double S Kennels.
Yeah, the Double S.
Yeah, Double S Kennels, and those guys, are the creators of the Rock and Ruby line of the American Bullies. That was, real big breeding back in the day and stuff.
Yeah, and it seems also that it's starting to come back. You know what I mean? A lot of people are starting to feel the anticipation of coming to compete against other breeders and show their program against other people's programs, and that's what I'm starting to like also, that I'm starting to see dogs in other places of the world winning. And when I ask to see the pedigree, it has Rock and Ruby, and it's kind of exciting to me as someone that's been breeding before and was successful in a program, and now being able to see your blood being able to be adapted into other programs to create better dogs. And so to me that was real exciting to see, our blood in other parts of the world winning. So that's another thing that a lot of people lost touch with, in the bully game and think it's all about just making money, but it's a lot more building a pride that'll be there forever for your kennel, and that's dope. You know?
Right. Yeah, I remember when, you know, when you guys came real hard on the scene out there at the Super Bowl back in the day,
Yeah,
you know.
before we really even got organized, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right. I'll never forget that time, man, at that event, you know. That was when I first met you guys.
Yeah.
And it's been nothing but love ever since then, you know what I mean?
We've been puffing since then.
That's right. That's right, man.
Yeah, no, that's
But
dope.
yeah, man, when you guys came on and, you know, brought the Atomic Dog magazine to the, you know, American Bully world and gave
that was after having the success with the program with the dogs.
Right. And don't let me get everybody confused here. I'm not saying that's when you first came along, you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean?
It took a success of a mission that us as a club had once we completed that, and honestly, yeah, in the dog game once in a while when you really do pay attention to just your program and breeding something you really want, at the end of the day a lot of people are gonna also like your program, and so don't ever look at money first, because money comes on its own when your program's successful.
That's right.
What we did, we fluctuated those finances to what we were creating in our minds, and we said, let's fill some voids. Let's turn it into something, you know what I mean, and on a bigger scale. So that's how Atomic Dog magazine came about. It's just being creative, you know what I mean?
Right.
Turning some type of dream into a reality. And we came from, we're from the hood. We don't ever say not where we're from, you know what I mean? And right there, it's like, if you could create something and it turns into something that builds a career for you, then, it's like a dream come true, you know what I mean?
Right.
And not only that, but just becoming the first media for this industry, because it's an industry now. It was a lot of work also, because you also became the face that was gonna open up the doors that were closed, and which was a lot of hard work also, you know what I mean, to go to different places that where you had a lot of subscribers, a lot of people, patronizing your magazine, or that had flaws against their bullies. And that's another thing that us did, is open up and fight and open up these laws so you guys could have bully shows where you're at in the United States.
That's right. And not only that, I'm gonna bring it all up here, man. I'm gonna bring it all up here. Not only that, Memo was the creator of the American Bully show. That was something that was like early on in the bully world, that was a really, really huge thing. I remember people would literally just come to the shows just to get on that show. You know what I mean? Us at Killinois Kennels being one of those kennels, you know what I mean?
And a dope sponsor at that time.
Yeah.
It was just us going to sleep and waking up and trying to write down whatever we remembered at that time and executing it, you know what I mean? And just having fun with it. We wanted to show the world the faces in the community, the people that are showing up at the dog shows, and we created the first ever TV show based on the lifestyle around the dog world.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we even, us at Killinois Kennels had sponsored some of them, and it's just, that's what I'm trying to bring to my YouTube channel, not the American Bully show, but I'm doing Killinois Kennel show vlogs, but this is all going to be documented, you know what I mean? Everybody's going to see all this, you know what I mean?
Me just, felt real good being able to do things and inspire other people to
you most definitely did that.
Even start companies in this industry, off of creations, you know what I mean, which is dope.
Right.
And not only that, just the fun work behind everything, you know what I mean? It was
right.
It was a cool opportunity to be one of the first ones to really be serious about what
blow
we were
it
doing
up
and blow it up.
Right, most definitely. The American Bully world wouldn't be nothing near close to what it is today or any time in the bully world if it wasn't for you guys over there at Double S, you know what I mean? And I'll always remember that, you know. You guys did bring a lot of fun to the, to the American bully world, you know what I mean?
It was something that we learned back at home anyways with the with being organized with the, with the car clubs and actually with the gang life, you know what I mean, that we were able to turn around and make it more of a positive thing for us, for the dogs, you know what I mean?
Right.
I tell people all the time, like when they ask about the history about the American bully, and a lot of people forget about what really happened to us in LA was that we were serious about our dogs enough to stop killing each other, you know what I mean, to get together to make this happen in our city so it could blow up.
Right.
And I tell everybody all the time, if you could get, all these bunch of gangs that have been killing each other for like 50 years to come together, you know what I mean, and not be no hating ass motherfucker, and have a good time because we all have a mutual love for an animal, you know what I mean, and it means a lot, and it showed a lot, you know what I mean?
Right. So. Most definitely. Yeah, you guys throughout the years have did a lot of that, man. Blew up the bully world huge, you know. Yeah. I want to also, say that, we're just going to go and kind of in order and talk about everything, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I also want to put out, and like I said, when I say you guys came on the scene type of thing, I didn't mean that's when you started. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. You guys had your things going on with, Rock and Ruby and all that stuff for a real long time before that, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about from my perspective and when I met you guys.
Yeah, when it
and
got
all
real
that
professional,
right.
It started to really become something more serious than what it was. 'Cause
right.
At first it was just a lot of us getting together to try to create some badass dogs.
Right.
And then once we created a lot of badass dogs, I'm talking about everywhere, from every state, we were involved with. Everybody was creating some badass dogs.
Right.
And once that was set, then it was the platform we had to create to bring our dogs out of our kennels so the general public could see them. And not only that, motivate other people that wanted to get into, or that were already breeding, but wanted to get into something that was a little bit more on an upscale when it came to how all of us came from pit bulls to this look,
right.
The American bully.
Right.
So yeah, you know what I mean. Creating all these avenues and platforms for what we like to grow was just amazing. You know what I mean. And then not only that, just taking advantage of the creativity that us as Americans have. You know, when it comes from just clothing, music, and whatever we take into our hands to express ourselves from where we come from, it hits hard in other places. Look, we're in Africa.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For
so
sure.
It's like they look at us. You know
right.
They look.
Right. Most definitely.
Yeah. The bully game, I say it all the time, the bully game is it's out of anything I've ever been involved with, is the first place you could find out who's full of shit real fast. You know what I mean? right. So when you in it, you know what I mean, be in it and be right, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're gonna smell your shit. You know
right. One thing you had talked about is like, you know what I mean, like with the gangs and stuff like that, all coming together. That is one thing that is always, that I want to let everybody know that is what started this bully world.
Yeah.
A bunch of, urban type of people, type of stuff like that. That's what started the bully world. And like when you hear people say, like they get into it later, now, later on nowadays, and they're like, all them gangsters out there and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's like you should be grateful that the gangsters got creative and opened up their culture to you guys. And now, because, you guys are having bully shows, and that came from, if you know your history, it came from inner city people that really didn't have no avenues of jobs and all that stuff, you know what I mean? And we were just creative and got creative and went with the flow. And if it was something positive and it was something we could promote, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm just saying, like, with the American Bully shows and stuff, there's a lot of judgmental people on the outside in that don't come in and see.
They don't know the history.
But they don't come out and see for themselves what the shows are. You know what I mean? They just see the way people dressed and being very judgmental.
Yeah, they don't know.
But
that.
us guys that had been around since the very beginning and created this community was never judgmental about letting any regular square people in or anything like that. We welcomed everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That was not even in our state of mind of ever blocking anybody to what we were doing, because we come from being told, hey, you can't be here.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
So
right, for sure.
we want that was the creation and the growth of the American Bully by organizing our own sanctioning bodies and putting together our own platforms so people could see the sport that, you know, of dog showing, but the way we do it. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Yeah, for sure. So moving on though, you know, we talked about Atomic Dog, we've talked about the American Bully show, but now we're going to talk about, you know, you being one of the original owners of and creators of the ABKC.
Yeah, that was something that was needed to be done back then when we were having the success of the magazine. Yeah, that was, we weren't getting any support from any major club that should have been supported us at that time. And you know, we got together and we all played our part to make that happen, and you know, and thank God that it did happen in America at the time that it needed to be done.
Right. Right, most definitely. And you know, we're not going to get into all the crazy stuff and all the bull crap and all that, man. You know what I mean? We're not going to get into that.
Bull crap.
But
just, everybody finds their own avenue and has to go hard with their passion in a different way sometimes.
Right, exactly.
So that's the way it goes.
And you know, things, you know, stuff happens, people move on and do their own thing, and then now that's what brings us the IBKC, and that's
something that also needed to happen, and that was planned a long time ago. Because,
and it's something completely different. I want to put that in. I want to put that in here myself. You know what I mean? That this thing is going on really big outside of the United States. Like it is. I mean, it's big. It's big in the United States as well. But I'm saying, like, the shows out in these different countries, man, are crazy, you know. Just the couple shows that I've judged for you out internationally, you know, I was very, very surprised and very, very proud that it's going on. And I know you feel even more that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have two different feelings about everything, because, like, you know, I'm from LA and I'm from the United States, and, you know, I'm, you know, love where I'm from, and what we created, we made it beautiful and big where I'm from. And having the experience, the knowledge, and the people that helped me do things, you know, we've left America and went and tried to pursue our dreams and hit 157 countries, and we have. And we've been real successful, as you see, you know, being able to do what we did in America on another scale in other parts of the world, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the only feeling I have bad is that, you know, we've stopped that work in America, and we got to come back, because a lot of people have taken on the jobs without really doing just a little bit of history and just having money to try to create something, and made the platform kind of, you know, to shit. So our goal is to finish doing what we're doing and training and making sure the people that we have adapted in all these countries are working how we want them to work, and we're coming back home and we're getting busy, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's something that that I love, you know what I mean, that we're able to bring our culture into another place.
Right.
And now it's part of their culture, you know what I mean? And, you know, this,
for sure,
it's cool seeing somebody come up to me from another part of the world and be like, "What's up, my bully?" And it's like, man, that's something I say in LA to somebody in the bully game, you know what I mean? And now they saying it. So that's pretty dope.
Hell yeah, man. You know, one thing about the International Bully Kennel Club, that's not just a name. It really is international, all over the world. Okay, if you can, you know, like I said, we get a lot of people that are interested in these dog shows all over the world from our channel. You know, they want to know when a show's coming off in their area. And, you know, like what we have been doing here recently is we have been, you know, putting up all the dog shows that we know of and putting them up. But for those that are watching that might be in a different country and are looking forward to, you know, and like I said, I'm telling these people that they got to stay tuned and actually watch them show promos.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think it's just, oh, it's the same thing. He's just talking about a dog show. But one might finally just pop up right in your neck of the woods, you know, like you know, yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we had 3-4 people that had came out to that show from our YouTube channel from seeing that video.
Yeah.
But if you can, without, you know, like I said, you don't have to name them all.
Oh, yeah,
but
you
just
know,
like
for sure.
some of the hugest shows, like, you know, some of the biggest, you know, shows in different countries. Run down a few countries for these guys, you know, like, I know you've been to so many that it's going to be hard to put everyone out there, but
it'd be
break it down for them a little
segment.
bit, you know.
But yeah, no, we've flown from LA to a lot of significant places that you would never think to have dog shows, and that are really, really mainstreaming the bully world in their country now, like say Turkey, here South Africa, Brazil's big now, Peru, Ecuador, Egypt, Kuwait,
right,
Saudi Arabia, man, a lot of places. Spain, oh my God, Spain, love you guys over there. It's so crazy in Spain. I mean, they've taken the dog game, man, took it to another level already over there. All my Asian cats, man, Vietnam, Laos, man, Malaysia, Thailand be getting down with us pretty tough. You know, big shout out to my boys in Hawaii, man. The islands are rallying back up, getting together, and it's about to go down. We're gonna fluctuate our resources and put them parties together over there back in the islands.
That's what's up,
Hawaii,
man.
you know what I mean? It's beautiful.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, like I said, I know you've been all over the place. You know, I know it's been all over. There's no way to name them all. So if any of them that was left out and they're watching this, don't feel disrespected. You can't name a million countries. Right.
You know, I put one in the air with you when I land.
Right, that's right. Well, yeah, man, that's what's up, man. I mean, pretty much, you know, we ain't went over everything, but we went over pretty much everything that we could in this small thing here.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Don't ever forget it that you watching some exclusive cats with history and knowledge. You know what I mean? Don't get going left by other fake ass mothers try to come in and speak for our community and don't even have the qualifications and
man, I know that's right.
Or even the mother scrape knuckles of fighting for the bully game. You know what I mean?
Right, I know that's right, man. That's one thing I tell everybody. Yeah. Just because you see some guy with American Bully talking like he knows what he's talking about doesn't mean he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
don't believe everything you hear. Yeah. You know. So again, I want to send a big shout out to you, bro, for bringing me out here, having me judge this event, man.
Dope.
It's always been, you already know, it's always been nothing but love between us, and you know, I really appreciate the opportunity. You know, I also appreciate you being the first person to give me the opportunity to be a judge and live out, you know, the dreams that I want. You know what I mean? You know, I never wanted to be a registry owner or anything else. I just wanted to be a judge and have my part in the bully world, just like, you know, outside of breeding and stuff. So, man, I really appreciate that, bro, and that means a lot.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. If there's anything you want to shout out or let anybody know.
Big shout out to everybody in the bully game and all the bully family that's out there, you know, having fun with their dogs and being responsible. Big shout out to my city in LA for you know, for whatever was in the water that made us so creative to make these dogs so famous around the world.
That's right.
You know, big shout out to my boy Debo, Killinois. That's my fam for a lot of years. Learned a lot from him also, and you guys, as you see, are learning from him too. Stay tuned onto his YouTube, on his website. Check him out. We'll always be real informative and just A1 judge.
That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that. That means a lot, man, especially coming from you, bro. Straight up.
Shout out to my boy, all my boys in the Midwest. We coming this weekend from South Africa. Now we're flying to the Midwest.
That's right. This next weekend, we're heading back to the U.S. And shit, by the time we sit down, we're going to be right back in Chicago.
Yeah, having another bully party.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
hardly anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, man. So when I got here, these guys are telling me this is a Maserati.
Yeah.
We're in a different country. I'm in a different country that I'm not used to. And, you know, I'm just taking their word for it. I don't know what kind of Maseratis they have over here and anything. So for a while there, I'm sitting there thinking that this is for real a Maserati. And then I look down at the steering wheel and it says Mazda. And I feel like a idiot. The driving in Africa was pretty crazy. You know, the driver would be on the right side of the car and you would always have to drive on the left side of the road. So it was complete opposite from America, and it was pretty crazy. A lot of times I thought we was about to get into some serious accidents. For the most part, we stayed in, you know, just our own little certain area where we was at. We didn't get out too much, but this day was the day we were heading home. And right here was like some of the lower, like, poverty areas. You know, they had a bunch of these little shacks and stuff, but it was pretty crazy. You know, this day I actually got to see a lot of that. Right here, they had like a big fire going on the side of the highway, and that's how they cut their grass out there, really. We were on our way to Steve and them's house to go check out their kennels, and all you seen was hitchhikers all up and down the highways. That's the guard dog right there?
Oh, yes, that's GT.
Okay.
Yes, that's my Belgian Malinois. Crazy little one.
I really like this setup here in the front. This is nice.
Can go in here, just stay one part. Go on, Move. You want me to put them in the kennel first?
If you could, please. I don't want to get too dirty.
Move. Come. Come on, Jiggle. Come. Chicken, come in. There we go. So. These are the fatties and monies.
Right.
And these are the ones.
Right.
You're not coming up, you wait.
I really like the play, like how they got the little obstacle course, and
yeah, this is for beginners, just for dogs. It lacks of self-confidence.
Right.
GT, up, down, up. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Up, up, back side, over. Yay, up. Well done. Oh, she can see the neighbors.
Right.
These are my quarantine kennels.
Okay.
If we do get dogs in that is sick,
right,
we put them in here, they're safe. All cemented out, put a roof over.
Hell yeah. It's real nice. I got a nice little piece of land myself, but I wish I had it set up like this, like where I had several play yards. I really only have one big play yard, but then we have like cable zip lines where we got like a steel cable from one tree to the other with like a pulley on it.
But all these you can make yourself. I've made
Right.
them all myself.
Right.
So this I've made myself. I've put it in, and it's just the dogs love it.
Right. This is nice. Real nice.
See. Big balls. Wash. Okay, right and close. I've got rescue bunnies also. Come. This is also sleeping kennels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got it going on in there. You guys got people that'll weld for you and stuff like that?
I weld for people, yes.
Yeah?
And I do boarding kennels.
Man, I wish I knew how to weld. This is nice.
Yeah, it's now because all the boarders went home.
Right.
I've only got the rescue bunnies at the back.
Okay.
Just moved in this morning.
Some nice kennels. That's a smart way to do it. That way you don't get cage fighting and stuff?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So we've got heat resistant.
It's cool. There's something in there? Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Yeah. This is nice.
Then we have the bunnies in the second last one. The last kennel is for dogs that's jumping.
Right.
Up on top, yeah. Hello! The big one is 10 years old, the small one is 2 years old.
Okay.
Hello, mommy. No.
Yeah.
No. Oh, this one is for...
So dogs can't get out.
And jumpers, yeah.
Right. It's nice. It's nice. I like all the room in the separate play yards and stuff like that.
Yeah, this side also we're going to put another camp up here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just busy cleaning up.
Right.
Because, let me show you the back too. You see, here's one camp, but now we're going to move all this rubbish out here, then it's all gone.
So this is yours all the way back?
Yes, but it needs to be cleaned up first.
That house is too?
No, not the
okay.
houses, no. So these are all stuff that they fixed the freeways with, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so all these stuff is busy. They're busy moving it out.
Right.
So it will be cleaned up.
Hell yeah.
And then this will be the boot camp. This is. So this will also be a play yard.
Right. Yeah, this is nice, man. Nice setup.
So once the tree is growing, it's nice and leaves.
Right.
Cool.
So you're coming into summer? Is that the thing?
It's now spring, yes.
Yeah, okay.
We're coming into summer now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've just started my vegetable garden from the winter now, so hopefully we will recover.
Right.
Okay, then we've got an entrance here for this camp.
Yeah, this is nice.
This is my puppy camp. This one.
Okay.
I have 2 puppies here. Hello! Hello, mommy. Okay. You see, they're inside and outside the house.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're safe here. No one can bother them. Right.
Hell yeah. It's real nice.
Yeah, so normally we train the manwork training in front.
Yeah?
Yeah, we do the manwork in front.
Perfect.
The black one is a little rescue puppy.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a straight purebred, it's cross.
Right.
Oh no! Bull Mastiff is only a visitor.
Right.
He's 30.
Right. Right. This is really nice. Really, really nice. You guys got it set up over here. I like the play yards and all that. I want to send a big shout out to Steve and his wife from Top Line Bullies for letting me come visit their kennel, you know, take a look and record it so all you guys could see, and, you know, for also showing me nothing but a good time while I was out there. They took real good care of me, you know. Thanks for bringing me out to your beautiful country. I can't wait to see you guys again. And, you know, had a real good time out at that show, man. Big shout out to everybody that came out and supported that event. All the kennels all over South Africa, all the subscribers, man. We had quite a few subscribers come out to this event, and I was super surprised about that. So again, big shout out to all you guys. And man, we had a good time out there, man. I'm really looking forward to the next one.
Gotta take flight before we take flight.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, my time was finally up in South Africa. Just got up here to the Johannesburg, South African airport, man. And like I said, this airport was huge. They had a little smoking lounge, which was a plus before I hopped on this flight.
All right, man, we just got up here to the airport. We're both about to head back to the crib. Memo's going to LA and I'm going to Illinois. I want to send a big shout out to Memo for bringing me out, having me judge this show, man. Really appreciate it.
This was the longest flight of my life. I had to fly from South Africa to Switzerland and from Switzerland to Chicago.
Chicago, and I gotta head up to the train station. I'll be heading back to Springfield. Well, man, I just touched down here in Chicago. It's been a mean one. I really ain't took a whole lot of footage of me coming home. You know, I just got down here to Union Station. You know, I live in Springfield. I flew into Chicago. It's about a 3-hour trip away from, you know, Springfield's about 3 hours away from Chicago. I had my, you know, I want to send a big shout out to my son's grandma. She came and picked me up and dropped me off up here at the Union Station. But man, it's been a mean trip, man. Mean trip. I love this judging stuff and all that, man. But dealing with these airlines, dealing with these, just all this traveling and stuff, man, it's a pain in the ass sometimes, but you know, I wouldn't change it for nothing. Like I said, I love being a judge and doing this stuff, but it's you know, dealing with these TSA people, you know, even the stewardess, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. You know, I'm sitting there waiting to get my bags and stuff. I had a train that I was gonna hop on as soon as I hopped off of my flight. Well, they took so long to give me my bags. Now I gotta hang out here downtown for another 4 hours on top of the 24 hours I've been traveling. You know, I left South Africa, flew to Switzerland, hung out in Switzerland for a little bit, then flew from Switzerland to Chicago. But you know, now like I said, you know, I've been traveling for well over 24 hours and basically just got another 5 hours added onto my trip that wasn't supposed to be there. But you know, I do feel like I'm at home. I'm not at home, but I feel like I'm at home. You know, Chicago's like a second home to me. So it feels good to be back on US land. Feels good to be back in Illinois, stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna see what's up, see what other footage I can get, what we can get into, but I just want to give you guys a heads up because I ain't really, you know, took a bunch of footage of being in Switzerland. You know, all the airports are the same. It's all the same stuff, just another day. But you know, I want to give you guys a heads up. Again, I want to send a big shout out to my son's grandma for picking me up from the airport, bringing me up here. So I got a little bit of time to kill. I'm gonna hang out and you know, hop in this train. Can't wait to get home. Can't wait to see my son, see my girl, my dogs, all that good stuff. Again, big shout out to Memo Lok. Big shout out to Steve and his wife for bringing me out to South Africa so I could judge that event, man. Had a real good time out there. And, you know, it's a real good vlog, as you guys could see, you know.
Well, I finally hopped on my train and was on for a 4-hour train ride back to Springfield, Illinois, man. For all you guys that's watched this video this far, man, big shout out to you guys. If you watch this video all the way through, leave the words IBKC in the comment section. And don't forget, last week we dropped a video of the Stacks and Prada puppies. These puppies will soon be available. We also dropped the White Folks and Chi Chi pups at 4 weeks old just a couple days ago. Make sure you guys go check that video out. And we dropped the Frisco and Elsa pups.
and the Stacks and Nina pups at 4 weeks old. So make sure you guys go check out them videos. All these American Bully puppies will be coming available here really soon. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos or our puppies. And after you guys get done watching this video, make sure you guys go check out some of our other videos. We got a lot of real nice American Bully content on this channel. I want to send a huge shout out to all of our subscribers and supporters, everybody that shows love on the channel, hits that like button, comments on our videos, shares our videos, and tells their friend about our channel. We're coming up on 20,000 subscribers, and we couldn't have got there without your guys' help. Our goal is 25K before the new year starts, so please keep up all the support. It really means a lot to us, and thanks for watching. We really appreciate it.